any Makeup Forever lip liner that's like a good shade for you, oh my gosh.
And I'm sure if Brooke did respond directly, she would get like 1 million likes and tons of views because this whole entire controversy, for some weird reason, has scooped up a lot of attention. Okay, I'm obviously joking. It's
Yo, what the Nah, this is crazy videos to be making. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I totally understand that this, I ain't gonna cap, but what is going on here? Ridiculous! For the babes, y'all already know what it is. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all saw it on the thumbnail. Little backstory. Yeah, because y'all already know. We watching Coco's Crazy, so I'm about to spoil it, but we gonna talk about it later in the video, of course. Duh. But yo, little backstory. A minute ago, when Trilly first started posting, yeah, we done talked about it before, yeah. Situation with Brooke Monk and Coco's Crazy posted a video about it. I'm sitting there like, yo, what's going on my TikTok crush? Never. Right, I'm sitting there like it was crazy, but yeah, it was some Jones that we already knew. Yeah, Heads is posted on the Reddit. Yeah, they gooning crazy. I ain't gonna lie, gooning. Yeah, nah, it's getting ridiculous for those bulls. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, that whole John, it's really not her fault. It's just bull sexualizer and all that. You could say she's gonna goon her being within the content she posts, but honestly, she doing that like boyfriend relationship lifestyle type of John. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not really about to be wasting time. There's Jezebels, Sophie Rain. Piper Raquel John. Yeah, we gotta really worry about them cracking on them. But apparently, you know what I'm saying, I guess Brooke Monk's situation not really getting that much better, so you already know. Like I said, we gotta get right into the video, so I ain't gonna waste no more, because Trilly talks everything, Trilly yaps everything, baby. So let's get right into it. Yo, like I said in the intro, shout out Coco's Crazy, the love of babes. We got the disgusting Brooke Monk situation. Of course, you wanna watch the OG vid, down in the description, first link. I ain't gonna lie, go share the love. I ain't playing. Let's get right into it.
right now, Brooke Monk is in one of the strangest controversies of all time. Some people are mad at her in this situation, but a lot of people are defending her. I've got to admit, it is one of the weirdest things I have ever talked about, and honestly, it's kind of disturbing. I'm gonna be siding with Brooke in this situation because overall, she seems to be the one clearly in the right. But if you disagree, make sure to write me a whole essay in the comments on why you hate me. But first, join my Discord.
Oh my lord.
Server for fan art or to discuss my videos, and second, in the pinned comment, my animation channel is available, so overall if you want to see that this summer, I would suggest subscribing. And with that, let's get into it. So Brooke Monk is a very popular TikTok influencer. She's blown up since about 2020, and all of her videos get nearly 1 million likes, if not 1 million. She posts content with her boyfriend, and she posts similar content to Leah Holton.
Can you just say it?
Okay, fine. I trust my girlfriend.
And this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, yeah, she make this like lifestyle joint, especially with her boyfriend. Like this type of content. Like, obviously, I ain't personally indulging. I ain't about to be sitting watching this. But like, yeah, like this is more on like the wholesome side than I would say like, oh, the sexually suggestive pushing towards the OF Jezebel side. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's.
When I saw that one specifically, I didn't know whether to laugh or cry because I don't think I need to explain that, but you get the idea. She posts funny skits a lot of the time, once again, involving her boyfriend, and it's overall pretty creative. I don't think she's been exposed yet for copying people. Her content's decently original, so overall, she's
about to say Kika Kim style?
Not really that problematic. She's just another creator creating content on YouTube. So you're probably thinking right now, Coco, why haven't you gone to the point? Well, obviously, ad revenue. And I know there's going to be some comments that say they've never heard of this girl, so I just kind of want to give an introduction. But Brooke Monk recently has been involved in a controversy, a huge controversy, and it's all because of another TikToker that is borderline obsessed with her. Like, not like haha obsessed, like very creepily obsessed with her. This TikToker has made multiple videos bashing Brooke, and believe me, doing much worse, more disturbing things directed towards Brooke. It's going to be interesting explaining the situation because if you don't have TikTok, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yo, I'm just sitting there like...
It's gonna be interesting explaining the situation because if you don't have TikTok, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. If you do, you probably do because it's been a huge situation on TikTok, but not really on YouTube. So recently, there's been this kind of borderline crazy influencer named Natalie Reynolds. Natalie Reynolds has been involved...
Oh my god, here we go. Oh my god. Here we go, bro. What are we saying about Natalie Reynolds, bro? Isn't she busy, like, you know what I'm saying, being a Jack Doherty clone? She came off Jack Doherty, you know what I'm saying, OF Jezebel Agency. But, like, yo, isn't she busy being a kick streamer or whatever? Like, yo, what does she have to do with Brooke Monk?
Involved in a lot of controversies, and she's really, really hated. But recently I've seen she's become more hated than ever, especially when I came across this video on my TikTok feed.
Get ready with me while I respond to some hate comments.
Yo, what the hell?
The first comment is, you want to be Brooke Monk so bad. Trust me, I don't want to be her. She wants to be me. She's copying everything I do. I'm just not
Oh, yeah, this is the most obvious rage bait ever seen.
cool with that.
And a few of you may know, as I said before, I'm not very active on TikTok, so I was weirded out. I was like, what is this drama? I'm not really filled in on it. Brooke Monk is being accused of copying her, so I did a little bit more digging. And it would take me down a big rabbit hole of overall Natalie Reynolds. Natalie Reynolds gets a lot of views, but a pretty low amount of likes and a lot of hate
Yeah,
comments.
because she's a nuisance IRL streamer. Like, what were we expecting?
She posts content very, very similar to Brooke's, and it looks something like this.
Well, I guess this is what she posts on TikTok now. But yeah, again, I thought she was busy doing, you know, kick streams, new certain IRL streamer, you know what I'm saying? The lady almost drowned in the lake, you know what I'm saying, getting swatted.
Get it. She's super pretty, and the guy that broke up with her is a loser. Get it? Okay, I swear I've seen this before, but I don't really know where.
Marcela!
Some of her content is normal
This
stuff
is the most average, like, influencer girly pop, Skinwalker, Lala Sadi ass, like, man, it's just disappointing.
that like most huge influencers post. It looks normal, like it's thirst traps and stuff. Some of it is just straight up weird and bizarre. So I wasn't doing great with my whole digging process. I was just looking through her content to figure out why she was so mad at Brooke Monk. Like, did Brooke Monk directly steal one of her videos? What was the whole deal with Brooke Monk? I don't remember Brooke Monk posting this strange content, so overall I wasn't really sure what she was complaining about. I mean, why was she complaining about Brooke Monk out of nowhere?
It's because, like, yo, again, it's what's with rage bait and, like, you know what I'm saying, the drama farming. Like, these heads are just trying to feed off that junk. Like, yo, if they're in drama, like, yo, they're in heads' minds, they're in head spaces, and this boosts their overall clout, you know what I'm saying? It's prolonging the 15 seconds of fame. But, like, bro, this is Natalie Reynolds. We need to just let her fall off. Like, who cares? Yeah.
Like, what did Brooke Monk have? What connection was there between the two? So then I went over to Brooke Monk's channel, and the comment sections were filled to the absolute brim with comments about Natalie Reynolds. All of them were talking about Natalie Reynolds. So overall, this drama was clearly very, very big. And when I went to the comment section,
Why, though?
under Brooke Monk's post, I finally realized what was happening, and it was kind of crazy. So the two recently have had some posts that are very, very similar. Brooke Monk posted this a few weeks ago. And no, that basic GarageBand music obviously isn't what she actually used. The music's copyrighted, but this video of her absolutely blew up. It just did really, really well, and a lot of people were talking about it. There was this whole discussion. It got
It had like 4.6 million likes. Like, Jesus Christ, I ain't gonna lie. On TikTok, that's gotta be at least like 30 million views.
millions of likes, and then Natalie Reynolds would release a video that looked eerily similar. And Natalie Reynolds' video would also do very well, but a lot of people would comment accusing her of copying her. And I know what a lot of people are going to say in my comments. They're going to say, maybe she just followed a trend. Brooke started this huge trend. She was just following it.
This is just a matter of, like, yo, who posted the junk first, you know what I'm saying? Whoever posted it first is obviously the one that got copied in this sense.
And yes, at first glance, that's what it seems like. But as you look on the internet more, you figure out maybe it isn't just a trend. It turns out that Natalie Reynolds is a serial copycat. Like, she has copied so many creators, but Brooke has been her biggest victim. She, in my opinion, is a serial rage baiter as well. Like, her entire career is...
That's what I was saying. Like, that first clip we seen, that was the most obvious rage bait I've ever seen. She's like, yeah, she's copying me. Yeah, nah, she's definitely stealing my whole flow. I definitely did it first. You know what I'm saying? I'm Soulja Boy. Like, yo, no one could ever do it before me. Like, I most definitely did it first. Like, bro, come on. Like, I'm not falling for this psyop. I never will.
Obviously just rage baiting, but recently with Brooke Monk, she has just been so creepily obsessed with her, and I can't even explain it. You kind of just have to see it to believe it. Natalie Reynolds decided to go all in since she was getting so many hate comments about her being caught copying another creator.
And that's the thing too, like these heads, they just feed off that rage bait and that hate watch, bro. It's I don't know how they do it, man. Like they got egos of steel, bro. The narcissism is at all-time levels.
Of course, once again, Brooke isn't her only one. There's many different creators that are mad at her right now. But anyway, she decided to go all in, as in pretty much just mocking Brooke. There are some pretty nasty ones we're going to get into. Nasty as in just straight up very mean and disgusting. But yeah, we're going to discuss those ones later. But overall, she decided to go all in, wearing very similar clothes, taking out her braids to have the same hair as Brooke. Overall, she would do a lot to try to live up to whatever people were saying.
No one seems to realize Natalie Reynolds took out her braids because of Brooke Monk. Yesterday, I opened Natalie's account and literally jumped. At first, I thought she was cosplaying a witch or something. Turns out she just took her braids out. She was crying in her video, saying she lost a whole trash can of hair.
I'm very original, and I've never copied a video in my entire life.
But to be fair, their videos
Bro, like,
whole trash can of hair.
I'm very original, and
bro, if you're not seeing through this, bro, I just don't know what to tell you.
I've never copied a video in my entire life.
But to be fair, their videos really do look similar.
So she began to do very strange things to kind of mock Brooke's appearance and her friend's appearance and her boyfriend overall. She would once again take out her hair so it would look like Brooke's. She would wear similar outfits, and as the views began to decline, she would do more desperate things. She would start mocking Brooke's appearance and Brooke's friend's appearance, and she would even have photos of Brooke's boyfriend in the background of her videos. But firstly, we're going to get into the whole mocking appearance. This really weirded me out. But Brooke posted a video with one of her friends, Leah Holton, who also has gone viral on TikTok many different times. She just kind of does simple stuff. She has a YouTube channel too that's pretty popular, but she'd take a video where she would talk about how they've maintained a friendship. And then, of course, unsurprisingly, Natalie would copy, but in a really weird way. And I don't think I need to state the obviously. Obviously, beauty doesn't...
I just don't get it, bro. Like, heads be having these platforms. Like, it is so easy to just be yourself and just make your own content. Like, you just... Not even a factor make your own content. Like, obviously, heads are going to make similar type of content. All these influencer girly pops. But, like, you can have your own inspiration. You don't have to rage bait. You can just be genuine. I've been saying this, Sean. It's just so dumb.
Matter, like, who cares? It's on the inside, blah. With all that being said, I think most people would consider these two very pretty. Like, that's kind of, like, well known. But Natalie Reynolds...
That's what I'm saying, like, Brooke Monk, TikTok crush. Yeah, Brooke Monk is obviously hella gorgeous, like...
I don't think would agree if you asked her, because she released this absolute masterpiece. This just comes out as kind of rude and kind of mean for no reason. Like, what did they do to you? They've never even talked to you. They never mentioned you before. So overall, it was getting kind of weird. And remember that video I showed you earlier? Well, she also copied that one.
Am I supposed to say again?
I trust my girlfriend.
But I don't.
Can you just say it?
Okay, fine. I trust my girlfriend.
Haha, she's such a comedian.
Yo, like, what are we doing, bro? We're actually just sitting here wasting time.
And for this, she even wore the same shirt. And you can tell she had to convince this dude if he's her boyfriend. I don't know. I also honestly just don't care. But you can tell she had to convince him to not to do this video by telling him, I won't hit you that hard, I promise. Because Brooke hit her boyfriend a lot harder than you can tell. Natalie purposely tried not to hit her boyfriend that hard.
She said, hold on, let me just, he about to get pitched out. Like, yo, come on, bruv. You're trying way too hard.
But if you were paying attention, you would notice that in the background, she has a photo of Brooke's boyfriend. This is like next level rage baiting here. And a lot of people would notice this as well, as people would comment.
Yo, I didn't even see that shit. Yeah, that parasociality, it's getting, it's getting way too bad.
Is that Brooke's boyfriend? I don't think you need to even question if it is. Obviously it is, and this is just next level weirdness. And of course, 99% of the comments are from Brooke's audience asking why she's copying her and why she's mocking Brooke, and most of them she replies with the same annoying rage baity, "What do you mean?" or "She's copying me." Like, you're not funny, girl, you're just weird. But the situation gets so much crazier. Brooke kind of responded in a way, like not straight up calling her out by name, but a lot of people have speculated the video was clearly directed towards Natalie. But before we get into that crazy situation, we gotta kind of discuss the things leading up to it. Our favorite person, Natalie, went viral a little while ago for daring a homeless woman to jump in the water, and the
Talked about that earlier.
homeless woman apparently couldn't swim. So overall, she's got a history of just being an absolute jerk and a complete rage-baiting buffoon.
And that's what I'm saying about, like, these nuisance IRL streamers as a whole. Like, not even just her. Like, as, like, Johnny Somali, Jack Doherty, Vitaly. Like, bro, why are ads doing this? Why do we think this is the way to success and the millions and the riches? Like, yo, Jack Doherty, bro, he's not making no cheese streaming on Party. Well, I was gonna say streaming on K. He got banned actually a couple times. But, like, he not making no money going out doing the nuisance IRL streaming, yo. He's making all that junk, or was making it from all the OF Bop Jezebels. Oh my lord. Like, I don't know. Like, he's the only one I can say is probably would be making decent cheese, but it's all not like from nuisance IRL streamer. None of these heads are making that much bread doing this nuisance IRL streamer, John. So I don't understand why heads is like, oh yeah, this is the one. I'm gonna go do this. Like, it's literally all for attention. It's so sad. It's worse than fun.
But overall, it's clear she's gotten worse as time's gone on because she's realized rage bait works, and it works really, really easily. You don't need talent. You don't need much to go viral with rage bait. It is obviously the most easy way to go viral. It's so simple. I see it happen all the time, and we fall for it so easily. You can actually become somebody through rage bait. The problem, though, is that it wears off. It's not consistent. Your audience will eventually catch on, and they'll leave you. They'll get tired of it. You can't always keep going with it. There are so many examples of this where someone becomes someone huge due to rage bait, and then no one cares soon enough. Two different examples I can think of is one, Bella the Wolf. Bella the Wolf has...
Yo, I remember when I saw the vid on Bella the Wolf. Yeah, we need to keep Bella the Wolf exactly where she's at.
Gotten tons of attention when she quite literally just goes for the things that people are the most serious about, such as religion, such as the death of popular YouTubers. And because of this, she has gotten a huge following on her Discord server. She has over like 60,000 members and gets constant
Discords. I ain't gonna lie. Bad guy John ain't looking too good either.
fan art in there, constant attention, constant validation. She's gotten diss tracks made on her. She's gotten to be in huge videos with huge creators such as Pack God. Overall, she's only been rewarded for her rage bait. She's become somebody through it.
Of course Bella the Wolf will be involved in like a Pack God Discord server. Why would I be surprised by that?
She's gotten so much attention, but recently that attention has weared off. Her most recent video only got about 200,000 views when she used to hit 1 million. People stopped caring because she does the same stupid thing every time. The other example I can think of is a vegan teacher. She's gone viral so many times. She's had beef with literal celebrities.
Yeah, I think August the Duck just made a video on the vegan teacher. Yo, we gonna have to check that John out. Yo, y'all timestamp this down. Telling me if I gotta slap that boy out. Watch that boy, but yeah, y'all let me know.
But now she can't even hit like 1,000 views a video because people don't care anymore. She just says the same thing over and over again. So while rage bait may momentarily make you feel like a somebody, it wears off so fast. I don't think Natalie Reynolds realizes like this is not gonna last long. No one will care. We as humans are so used to seeing crazy stuff. I mean, we just fall for rage bait way too often, and people don't.
I always be able to point it out, but yeah, I'd definitely be falling for that shit, bro. It'd be hard not to just get mad at stupidity. Like, bro, you could just not be dumb as shit, but some of these guys, I guess, aren't learning.
Don't even seem to realize it. But rage baiters usually only get rewarded. If it's not through money, they get rewarded through attention. Attention alone for some people can be enough. Like, can we just normalize when we see something saying Jesus is an evil person that should burn in hell or whatever? Can we just normalize disliking it, not commenting anything, and just letting that video flop? Because
oh my god. I'm like, yo, we're getting a bit expressive. But yeah, some of this John, we need to pay no mind to these says. That's why I like, yo, obviously, hypocritical Trilly, because, yo, always on the dramas. Again, Slippy. Abusing the bells. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Yeah, we gonna keep pressing the buttons. You already know how we get down. But anyway, barring that, John, it's like, yeah, these heads, we need to just let them. Like we really do need to just let them not even get attention and all that, John, bro. We not even about to be wasting time, because, like, bro, again, fueling that, John, I know it's hypocritical because, yo, covering all this, John, but realistically, like, if you keep, again, if you're making videos that are not condemning them and putting them down, because, like, especially with these snarl streamers, bro, y'all see how many Johns we got on Johnny? If you're not making vids putting them down, like, if you definitely shouldn't be making positive vids. Yes. Laser, especially with their actions, insane. But yeah, if you're not condemning her, Jones, yeah, the best case scenario besides that is, like, yeah, just not even talking about these bulls. Let's not even bring them up. Like, yo, irrelevant. But best case scenario, for real, just like I be saying with Johnny, especially on Mean and Boss page, check us out. Description, you already know. But, like, oh, how do I go smell? Anyway, like I be saying on there, is like, yo, best case scenario, these guys just need to change. They need to realize, like, yo, this is not the move. Like, you can do better things and make way more cheese. I'll tell you what. Doing other venues. Like, you do not have to rage bait and or be a news night streamer, go out harass people. It's just...
The person making it doesn't make it thinking everyone's going to agree with me. They make it thinking everyone's going to hate and I'm going to get 1 million views. So anyway, the situation only continued to get worse from there. Natalie would post videos constantly mocking and directly ripping off Brooke Monk. She'd also target some other creators. She would target this one creator who always seems to, like, boast about her wealth in all of her TikToks. She, like, films her butler in the background of all of her videos. She films her really big house. Personally, I don't really like that type of content. I don't like influencers.
Yeah, the flexing type of John.
That just flex their content in all of their videos. But overall, it doesn't give Natalie a right to steal her content. Obviously, I think Natalie used her dad to, like, play the whole butler because it was obvious. I mean, I don't think she has a butler. Let's be real here. But overall, she would also target that creator.
Yo, what is going on with the jeans? I ain't gonna lie. We going one leg up, one leg down? I'm feeling that, John. With boots? Yo, what is this fit combo? Like, is this every pair of jeans? Like, I ain't gonna lie. But nah, yeah, nah, it's just cornball energy. Like, I don't even know. What's the point of even... Yeah, I'm sorry. I even with rage baiting this hard, bro, I couldn't be this much of a cornball to actually put these on, bro. Ridiculous.
So a lot of people were hating on the jeans, but in my opinion, I know it's
Rightfully so. Them boys bad.
Controversial, but I kind of think they're iconic. Like, I think they're iconic. I don't really care or what anyone thinks. Anyway, this creator would get targeted a lot of times by Natalie, but in no way would Natalie take it the level she did with Brooke. By the way, recently, Natalie has taken it to the next level. She has been reposting thirst trap edits of Brooke's boyfriend. Here's a brief look at her repost. Yeah, she's taking this to a creepy level.
What type of drama farming, bro? This really is some Lala City shit. Like, yeah, we're definitely drama farming here, bro. I don't even know what's the purpose of this, bro. It's giving stalker. It's giving weirdo. Like,
Like, imagine if the roles were reversed and it was a guy reposting some girlfriend. Like, it's just straight up creepy at this point. And yes, I know it's rage bait. I know that Natalie's #1 goal is obviously trying to get Brooke to reply to her, make some comment about her, make some video about her, and some have speculated that Brooke has. And I mean, that makes sense, then you get even more clout. And Brooke is getting a ton of views. When you see her videos at first, like on your feed, you think she's not because the likes are so low. She gets like 20,000 likes a post, but her views are over 5 million a post. Like, she's doing really well. People are just hating. It's a really, really good strategy. Okay, not good.
I deny that, because it's only a good strategy in the short term. For the long term, you're not actually building an audience. It's just like people that hate watch you. Like, they're not gonna stick around once your John gets again boring, which is something that happens real fast when you're doing this type of shit.
Good long form, but her reputation is rage bait. Like, she's always done rage bait, so she just finds different ways to make people mad, and it's worked for her for a long time.
PSA, if you ever watch any of my YouTube videos and my speech impediment, dang it! My speech impediment slips out a little bit, you better hush it. I hear it. I can't fix it. It just happens Just like, please don't make fun of me.
So I looked through some of Brooke's accounts, and she never really directly discusses it. On her other account, like not her main channel, she mostly just like talks about random things like this, and she hasn't really mentioned Natalie, so clearly she probably knows Natalie is just doing it for attention.
You're copying Brooke. Shut up. I could literally just breathe and somebody's still gonna say I'm copying Brooke. And when I ask how I'm copying her, people
Nah, this is so relatable, yo. Y'all see how she like favorited it? No like. This be me on some of them Twitter posts when we be using them Johns for the vids.
people always have the dumbest
Not liking that shit.
reasons why. For example, people always say I make the same videos as her. No, I don't. I am original. Like, what do you guys want me to do? Just not post? But no, my sincerest apologies for posting.
The answer to this entire situation is pretty obvious. Just ignore her and let her views die out. I mean,
Directly.
it will die out eventually, but right now, literally all of Brooke's comments are about Natalie. Like, Natalie is winning. She's so obviously rage baiting, but she's totally winning.
Another one is that I took my braids out to look like Brooke. How? I was eventually gonna take these out anyway. Doesn't mean I'm trying to look like Brooke when I have launched right here. But why is it whenever
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I do a trend, I'm copying somebody, but then there's 1,000 other creators that copy everyone else and they never get called out?
Okay, I know this is rage bait, but I'm still going to explain
Yeah, that's kind of fair. A little bit.
it because this is an excuse a lot of people would comment.
Like that's not a viable excuse, but I do understand where she's coming from. The factor like that is like what TikTok is as a concept, especially with like duets and Stitch. It's like yeah, a ton of people and like with like dance creds and like doing different trends. Like yeah, it's a bunch of people copying each other. But on the factor of like again, her doing it with rage bait and like we knowing like her, I guess she not like malicious in the terms of like oh my god you're trying to go take her out, but like in the terms of like yeah you're doing this on a factor of like where it's not with good intent. It's like yeah we're not letting you get away with this. Not this one, hun. You are not using this excuse, but I do understand like what like type of argument she's making.
Under my Kiki Kim video when I accused Kiki Kim of copying, so I feel like it's best to explain it so it's harder for people to make this excuse in the future. When you follow a trend, you use a sound. Overall, a trend is just usually a sound and a dance. It's as simple as that. And you don't really need to credit someone when you're doing a simple dance. When you're copying someone, you're usually ripping off multiple of their videos rather than following one trend they created. You aren't crediting them, you aren't really showing their sound.
Yeah, no, that really is directly Kika Kim style.
Most of the time, notorious YouTube Shorts copycats use skits that others create, like the Mermaid Scales has had her skits stolen a lot by people like Kika Kim.
Shout out Kritika.
They just directly steal their stuff. They usually wear a different outfit and they have a different like background obviously, but they say the same exact things, usually using their own voice. So overall it's just you're directly stealing their content and of course you don't credit them. Because a whole trend isn't like this entire skit where you do this whole joke and you talk and all this different stuff. That's usually when people are actually stealing content. A trend is usually, once again, just a simple dance with some background music.
You guys spam the absolute living crap out of my comments. You want to be like Brooke. You look like Brooke. You're posting the same videos as her. No, I'm not. It may be time for you to get a job and move out of your parents' house. Go touch some grass.
As someone who has a major in studying the philosophy of rage bait, I can tell you I've seen this pattern so many times where the rage baiter acts like they're annoyed.
Ash Trevino is pregnant. Yo, somebody said this. Yo, shout out heads in the community already now. Shout out the bros and the lover babes. It's love. But like, yeah, somebody said Ash Trevino was pregnant, so I guess that's the situation we're gonna have to cover.
They're hurt by this hate and they just want the hate to stop because they know it's going to cause more hate. Like, she wants the hate, but she acts like it's a horrible thing. She doesn't want it. I remember Bella the Wolf did this. She kept on like leaving comments under her videos saying, guys, please stop hating me. I gotta give it to her. She knows what she's doing. Like, she's doing a pretty good job right now. She's getting a lot of views and a lot of attention. And for a lot of
Yeah, for like a week.
people and influencers, that's all they want. They don't care whether they're liked or not. And like, honestly, since she doesn't care about her reputation anyway, and her logic is likely, why not go all in? She's already hated. She might as well just copy as many people as possible. The more people she copies, the more likely they are to respond and get mad and more attention over.
And like, yeah, I guess that's true to a degree, but again, this is not going to work over the long term. Like, again, once you do this with enough people, like the overall community or the broader community is just going to, well, more than they already look at you as like a nuisance and like someone that like you shouldn't be taken serious in any regard. But like, once this really, really happens, again, with the super broad community, it's like, yeah, you're completely done. No one's ever going to take you serious, again, more than they already don't now. and you're not gonna really be able to make no connections. No one's gonna fall for the rage bait. Like, no one's gonna get, into the trap of starting, like, I guess, a drama with you by getting caught up and you again trying to rage bait them. It's just not the play.
Overall.
I'm procrastinating editing the YouTube video I was talking about, but anyway, I've tried them before. It's just like, I can't sleep. I don't care how people are like, it's so comfortable. It's so comfortable. It's so much better for your hair. I don't care. I'd rather use heat protectant because every time I do that, it's like, ugh. I've got a couple good ones. One, Huda Beauty Pinky Brown. I think that's what it's called. Two, any Makeup Forever lip liner that's like a good shade for you. Oh my gosh.
And I'm sure if Brooke did respond directly, she would get like 1 million likes and tons of views because this whole entire controversy, for some weird reason, has scooped up a lot of attention. Okay, I'm obviously joking. It's
Yo, what the Nah, this is crazy videos to be making. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I totally understand that this, I ain't gonna cap, but what is going on here? Ridiculous! Ridiculous! Oh, yeah, I don't even know how to explain this. Yeah. I have no words. There are no words. There's nothing to say.
obvious why it scooped up so much attention. It's just such a bizarre situation. Like, who thinks they're going to become a famous TikToker and then someone's going to have photos of their boyfriend, reposts of their boyfriend, and someone who just copies everything they all do? Like, it's just such a weird situation. And hot take, but it's kind of like a relief that she's getting backlash for this. At the same time, I know it's what she wants, but like, she's also stolen from a lot of smaller creators, and a lot of the time, like, bigger creators, Natalie Reynolds has about 2 million followers, so a lot of the time larger creators don't get any like punishments because their audience is so big, no one really cares. But now that she's
because of how broad it is,
stolen from larger creators, she's finally getting backlash for it. It's just like, it would be annoying.
But then I argue she's been getting backlash again. She still has that whole nuisance IRL streamer stigma around her.
Trolling, but she's gotten past the point of that. When you're like reposting thirst traps of someone's boyfriend and taking photos of them and putting them in the background of your videos, you're just weird at that point. You're not normal. You're not like a silly troll. You're just weird. And I can already see the comments. You're giving her attention. You're giving her what she wants.
Like I was saying earlier. But yeah, nah, trust. She get more attention, but again, it's just going to be more hate. But again, she wants more hate. See, that's what I'm saying. This is where the argument goes back and forth. Because, yeah, for some heads, like, they want to be looked at in a positive regard. Like, Johnny Somali. It's like, he wants to be looked at and, like, have fans. But, like, yo, again, when people make videos on him, condemning him, like, it's just making it worse for him. And now he's really getting to the point where he can't even stand the trolls or whatever. They be sending him to TTSs. He can't handle it no more. But for her, she's still in that phase where she doesn't care about the hate. But eventually that's going to wear off and she's going to feel remorseful for this. Every person that does this eventually does. I'm not even going to lie. Like, come on, man. You're known as being a nuisance IRL streamer and or a rage baiter. Like, seriously? No.
Believe me, I'm not going to give her much attention. She already has enough attention. Like, I'm not changing anything. I'm not opening any doors for her. She's already gotten all this exposure from this situation. I just feel like it needs to be talked about.
Like, why? Like, why?
Like, you can clearly see with Natalie Reynolds' repost that she's desperately trying to find the most sexual content she can of this dude just to make Brooke have to respond. Like, she's so desperate for this clout. It's so sad. Like, she's legitimately reposting videos with only like 600 likes, which just shows you her desperation in this situation. I mean, Brooke and her boyfriend are like famous for having a relationship, and they always have, and they talk about getting married and stuff. So a lot of people kind of steer away from making thirst trap edits of either one of them because it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like going between that boundary that isn't really respectful anymore. So she's clearly just trying to desperately find the edits that exist.
Which is just, like, again, weird. Like I said earlier, it's given stalker, it's given weird. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you trying so hard to, like, get Brooke Monk and, like, her boyfriend's attention? Like, why can't you, again, just be genuine, just be yourself? But at the same time, I don't want you to be yourself, because if yourself is this whole, if this is truly you and this is the person you want to be, it's just horrible. Terrible. The worst optics I've ever seen. But, like, why can't you just be a genuine person? Like, and just like, you can be a streamer and all that, IRL stream, who cares? Why can't you just be normal? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Understand people's boundaries and Jones like that. Why are we For the clout, your money. It just sucks.
Take a shower! Ew! I'm kidding. Don't do that. The poor things. Alright, we got our french fries.
I mean, I know what the comments are going to say. I know what people are thinking while watching this. Social media is fake. Of course, this could be staged. Of course, they could secretly hate each other. We don't really know. I don't trust any couples online. But from the clips they show, they seem to be deeply in love. And it just seems very...
I'm saying, like, nah, Brooke Monk and her boyfriend, like, it's just whatever. Again, they make, like, the relationship content, the lifestyle type of John. And it's like, yeah, you could say it's Skinwalker-ish. And to a degree, I would agree with you. Like, yeah, it's just that whatever content. Like, again, like I even said prior in the video, TrillTalksEverything. Like, it's the type of content I'm not gonna personally indulge and watch, but like, yo, if heads wanna watch this, John, I'm not really about to be mad. It's not like the type of content I'm like, oh my god, you can't watch this, you shouldn't watch this. Like, bros, whatever. Like, from the outside looking in, it doesn't look too bad, but again, like Coco's Crazy said, we don't know what's going on between a relationship for real. And that's not even kind of that's a good thing. And again, they're keeping their personal Johns private, like a lot of heads should. Bad works.
inappropriate and weird to do this to these two. Like, what did they do to you, girl? She's also copied a few of Hailey Bailey's videos. Like, honestly, no one is safe. If you're a popular female influencer on TikTok at this point, you're probably gonna get targeted. Like, she's hit pretty much every popular person at this point. But Brooke has been the one that's been targeted the most for some reason. I'm guessing because maybe Brooke's the most popular out of all of these that I've seen her copy. And as much as I dislike Natalie, I gotta respect the commitment she has to the art. Like, getting her dad to dress up as the
Yeah, nah, I'm not respecting shit about her.
waiter. Of course, no proof, but, like, she does not have a waiter, let's be real. Like, she's got real commitment. She always finds a very similar outfit to whoever she's copying. She's not copying just to get money at this point. She's copying for attention, for controversy, and she's really, really committed to that. So I gotta
For what reason? Don't know. For what purpose?
respect the grind there. I just know eventually she's gonna take it way too far. Like, right now, she's taking it too far, so I can't...
She almost had a lady drown in a lake. I think we've been past it going too far.
Can't imagine what she does, because most rage baiters have to top what they do. They have to continue to top what they do in order to still get views. People won't care in a week from now about Natalie anymore, so she's gonna have to continue to top...
I literally said that. Like, yeah, this maybe will last for a week.
Top each controversy, and that's gonna be pretty difficult to do considering the length she's already willing to go. And most of the comments under these reposts are talking about Natalie as well. So not only does Natalie officially own Brooke's comment section, her own comment section, she now owns random reposts. Whatever she reposts about Brooke's boyfriend, the comment sections will become filled with, are we ignoring the fact that this is Brooke's boyfriend? What Natalie doing is so wrong. And it's
True.
It's sad because when I was scrolling through her videos, some of the skits were low-key kind of funny, and I know they're only funny because she directly ripped them off of likely a smaller creator. I'm sorry, but once again, just look at the reposts. Like, she's just so desperate.
What the fuck?
A smaller creator. I'm sorry, but once again...
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, we're just bored. Like, we're just bored as shit, and like, we just need to be on some better shit. We need to be just better as a person. I don't understand why. Well, I do understand why she's trying to, again, rage bait cloud farm, but is there just no other way to, like, grow your platform? Is this, like, the only way heads think? Like,
And just look at the reposts. Like, she's just so desperate. I don't think I've seen too many people this desperate for clout. Like, Brooke Monk even does this, like, behind-the-scenes thing where she shows her boyfriend filming her, because a lot of the videos Brooke creates, her boyfriend films her. And Natalie has even done that with, I'm guessing, her boyfriend or some random dude she convinced to make videos with. Natalie Reynolds was definitely that kid in, like, middle school that would, like, stand up and yell something really cringy, and then no one would laugh. And she would go home and tell her mom, I'm the comedian of the class.
Hi, my name's Natalie
class clown.
Reynolds, and I was nominated by Brooke Monk to do the USC Ice Bucket Challenge, and I nominate Sam Dez, JoJo Siwa, and Michael Jackson.
Brooke Monk, never heard of you, little bro.
3, 2, 1.
For those who don't know, yes, Sam is Brooke's boyfriend.
I'm not entertained.
And this is like borderline harassment at this point. And in that video, she legitimately tags Sam in the description. It's just like, it's the most bizarre thing I've seen on TikTok possibly ever. And no, I feel like someone's not going to get it, but no, of course, Brooke did not nominate her. She's just making that up.
I was about to say, yeah, Brooke Monk don't know you, little bro. Stop. Don't even be a parasite. It's Well beyond cringe.
Up. I don't know why. It's very, very, very strange, considering she legitimately accused Brooke of copying her. It just doesn't make any sense. Brooke did do the Ice Bucket Challenge. She was nominated by her boyfriend, Sam. Yes, her actual boyfriend, not Natalie's boyfriend. And she ended up nominating Sam and I think Leah Halton and maybe Mr. Beast. No, Haley Bailey nominated Mr. Beast. Off topic, but I sometimes feel like this millennial because I don't keep up with these trends on like TikTok specifically. Like a bunch of people around me knew about this Ice Bucket Challenge, but I had no idea what it was. I assume it came from TikTok, but I don't know for sure. And like a few other trends before it.
This one for charity, like the old one?
I didn't really know what was going on, and I legitimately feel so bad, but like I don't know. Am I not on TikTok enough? Like someone genuinely
Not being on TikTok enough is always going to be a great thing.
please comment how I keep up with these like trends, because I'm seriously missing out. A few days ago, someone at a track meet put one of those pins on me and it, you know, has a nice message. It was a TikTok trend and I felt like such an idiot because I didn't know what they were doing. I thought they were just doing that for no reason. And
Not, you know what I'm saying? You're not fully brain rotted. Again, this is a great thing. Like heads, like I always joke about it, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what color grass is, neither have I ever seen grass. Tough, you know what I'm saying? Sloppy. We got videos to make. But like, yeah, no, heads really need to get outside and like not be so consumed in like social media and shit like that. And being up in these like, you know what I'm saying, chat rooms, discords, all this bullshit. You're like, yo, you're just like, bro, you gotta go outside, make memories and shit, man. Like,
later on I found out it was a trend. And these stupid brands like Duolingo are easily able to keep up with all these trends, and I'm not, which is kind of sad considering I should be the one keeping up, not Duolingo. Recently there was like this hiccup trend with the movie How to Train Your Dragon. I love that movie and I have no idea what it's about. I guess I'm not on TikTok enough. I've seen videos about it and there's like drama around it, but I have no idea what's going on and it's embarrassing. Other huge influencers have made videos about it. I don't even know what's going on. That one influencer, Baby No Money, made a video about it where he was like,
who? I ain't even trying to be that guy. Baby No Money. Oh wait, I know Baby No Money because me and the boss, we watched the video that he had with Charlie. Let me take that back. Charlie gonna take that on the chin. Nah, shout out Baby No Money. I ain't gonna cap. Cause I was like, for a second, I'm like, who? Is this some fucking TikTok rapper or some shit? I'm like, yo.
it's like I'm the king of hiccups or something, and I was like, what is going on? Sometimes I am able to get up with these trends and understand them, but like sometimes I just feel like this complete idiot.
Edit more YouTube videos for you guys because I've been getting a lot of. So last week I tried to do.
Guys, I have furniture.
Yeah, I looked through all of Brooke's posts and I can't find anything. I don't know what people are yapping about, but I've seen so many videos saying Brooke's responding and Brooke's leaving traps for Natalie. Yeah, I don't see any of that. I think she's just ignoring her, which is probably the smart.
Why would she be what? Yo, Brooke Monk, like no fucking glaze. This is gonna sound like glaze. I'm just gonna get it out the way. Brooke Monk's platform and like how many people she's pulling in for her videos and how much money she's making. She's not paying attention. She's not giving Natalie Reynolds dumbass the time of day. She's not giving her no time. I don't even know why. Like why would she? Like what does she gain being like, oh yeah, yo, this girl Natalie Reynolds, she's copying me, she wanna be like me. It just makes her seem like a narcissist and like she got ego, like all these are trying to be like me. Nah, I'm just not even entertaining you, bro. Like this not even you though. Like watch out. Like it's just like, yo, it's cute, but like, you know what I'm saying? I got my own bag to chase, bro. I don't know what bro's doing.
Smartest thing to do. Brooke doesn't need the attention. She has plenty of views already. She doesn't need this controversy, and she's probably annoyed by this girl, but she realizes it'll die out and everyone's on her side anyway. Okay, well, not everyone. Natalie has actually gotten a small fan group out of the situation, which is kind of insane to me.
Every one of these type of people has their glazers, man. I'm not worried about them.
Because, like, I mean, I don't think I need to explain why she doesn't deserve any, like, fans, but there are legitimately edits of her. I know because she reposted a few of them. That just blows my mind away. It just shows in any situation on the internet
I'm gonna let you know right now, if you're making Natalie Reynolds edits, you're a fucking loser. Lock in.
Do the weirdest, craziest, most bizarre thing and still have people that support you. You can do the most amazing thing and still have people that hate you. It's just the strangest place to ever exist.
My name is Brooke, and I was nominated for the USC Speak Your Mind Ice Bucket Challenge. You may recognize the Ice Bucket Challenge from a few years ago, where it was initially started to raise awareness for a disease called ALS, which
okay, word. It's coming off of that too. Okay, word.
Still has no cure and is still very important to talk about.
Okay, I'm gonna just quick pause this right here to prove my point. You see why I'm annoyed about missing out on these trends. Like, some of them are legitimately so, like, good. Like, they're...
That's what I'm saying. On that factor, I do agree with Goes Crazy. Because that's why I'm sitting here confused. I'm like, yo, is this connected to the old one? Because if it is, it's actually fire. We're bringing this back. Like, that's really fucking awesome. That's why I'm sitting here confused as shit. Like, yo, Natalie Reynolds trying to make fucking, you know what I'm saying, bullshit mockery of this shit, rage baiting with this shit. I'm like, bro, is it real? Because if so, like, yo, that's actually fire shit. Like, what's the charity, bro? We need to, again, this is the type of shit we do need to be propagating. So I do agree with her on that. But yeah, we still don't need to be getting, like, brain rotted by TikTok all day, you know, trying to stay up to date with all these shits. Because let's keep in mind, a lot of the trends are fucking brain rot. But this right here, we need this. We need this. This right here is good. Yeah, no, for real, for real.
good causes. Not all of them. Some of them are just weird brain rot. Right now, there's some weird AI trend going on.
Exactly. See, like, I'm not even gonna lie, no pre-watch. This is just legitimate shit.
On TikTok, there always is some AI trend, but this one's legitimately so wholesome, and yeah, it's too bad. Oh well.
However, today is being used to raise awareness for mental health, the importance of it, and raising awareness for mental health resources. If you or someone you know is struggling with any kind of mental health, please don't be afraid to speak your mind. Just proof that I have ice in here.
That's
and
fine.
before I start, I nominate Cassie, I nominate Leah Halton, and I nominate this guy, Sam Des.
What?
Sorry.
That's strange. I kind of missed the whole part where she nominated Natalie. Oh wait, it's almost like Natalie is a rage-baiting troll that
Oh wait, it's almost like Natalie's fucking irrelevant.
needs controversy to stay alive on the internet. Ugh, that's too bad.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to go. Okay.
It is nice that a trend like this that actually is doing something good is going viral. Like, this is actually a pretty nice trend.
And for a second time, which is cool as fuck.
Most of the time, trends are just silly, which, once again, nothing wrong with that, but, like, it is nice to see something that is actually spreading awareness about something that matters. So it's clear that Natalie desperately...
And that's what I'm saying, which is a thing I say all the time, especially on the Boss page, like, no shill, but you know what I'm saying? I say it all the time there, like, a lot of content we cover is a lot of negativity, especially on here, too. Like, we cover a lot of dramas and shit, and usually within dramas means something bad is happening. Something not good. So obviously within that, like, it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Usually you'd of course want to spread out positive reinforcement, positive energy out in the world, but within these negative, you know, controversies and the connotation behind a lot of these negative interactions, it's like, dang, it's a lot of negativity being spread. So yeah, within like challenges like this, like the ALS one and now this one, like, yo, it's cool to see, like, yo, we need to talk about this boy more. No cap, I love seeing the good opportunities, good things. Like, yo, let's get more things like this propagated, please, man. I done seen too much bullshittery.
He wants Brooke to respond because, yeah, it would get her a lot of attention. Or maybe Natalie's afraid of her responding because that would kind of end the controversy. But overall, I don't know what Natalie's plan is. She probably is just trying to get views, and this is a pretty effective way, clearly. So overall, do I think Brooke's ever going to respond?
That's the plan, though. You see, you have to remember, people like Natalie Reynolds, you know what I'm saying, they don't have more than 2 brain cells. Actually, I'm not sure if she even has one. But within that, firing that, she can only think of so many things. So she only thought, yes, we need rage bait, we need views. So she's not thinking within, like, how she's going to continuously have it go on. She just thinks, yeah, we need views. So, yeah, no, she's not thinking, again, this is what I've been saying the whole time. She's not thinking for the long-term play. She's thinking, all right, if I do this, yo, and the controversy actually, like, sticks and Brooke Monk actually says something, yo, this one could be huge. There's no optics play behind this.
No, people with the clickbaity videos saying she responded, don't watch them. They're a waste of time. I wasted my time for this video, so yeah. Don't bother watching any of those videos. They're just blatantly lying, but out of every situation, people always kind of lie about it because people are interested. And I don't know how strict TikTok's policies are for when it comes to copying and stuff, but I know it's pretty easy to get away with it on YouTube. Like, I don't think Natalie's ever going to get terminated unless she does anything too risky, which so far...
That's what I'm saying. I'm really shocked with that Lake thing. Didn't that get her banned on Kick? I'm pretty sure it did, but, like, yeah. Like, obviously within cross-platform, I know Twitch will ban you even for stuff that you didn't do on their platform, but, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not on a deplatforming tip. I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Like, besides like her getting condemned by heads, like obviously giving her that attention or whatever, like there's just no point in watching her. I don't see what's entertaining about her. The only thing I find entertaining about her is when I see heads make videos condemning her, and or I'm the person fucking condemning her. Like, bro, it's like,
Or I don't know what their policies are once again, but I don't think she's going to get terminated or her channel deleted or her account deleted. I don't think people say channel on TikTok, but you get what I mean. It's hard to prove when someone's copying someone. Sometimes they can say they're just following a trend, and a lot of YouTube Shorts and TikTok is just following trends. Like, it's hard to differentiate the two for a lot of people. So do I think she's going to have her channel deleted? No, I don't. I think Natalie serves as an unintentional example of the loopholes when it comes to TikTok, fast-paced content like YouTube Shorts as well, and what you can get away with it. Like how easy it is to just copy someone and make a career out of it because, oh, I'm just following a trend. And she also makes a pretty good example of how effective rage bait is these days. Unless her channel gets mass reported, that's the only way I could see her channel getting deleted is if her TikTok account gets mass reported and then removed, which I think that's what happened to Master Uwe on TikTok. So it is.
yeah, but that's because he was doing racist shit. Like, he was doing blatantly fucking racist shit. But, like, yeah, she's just gonna keep doing, like, again, like, she's not gonna get banned, most likely, but, again, she's just gonna fall off because no one's gonna, like, watch this shit again. It's not actually entertaining, and when this rage-based shit falls off and heads don't even want to hate watch anymore, it's like, what's the game plan from there? She has none.
It's possible she could have her channel removed, but overall, I think she's gonna be fine. Like, she'll just get away with stealing from smaller and larger creators for the rest of her time on TikTok. I think Natalie's favorite quote is likely work smarter, not harder, because instead of coming up with original skits and actually becoming someone respected on TikTok, she just can steal people's content and rage bait, and she has a bigger following than most of these smaller creators who actually came up with these videos will ever have. Her views.
Yep, again, straight Kika Kim Skinwalker style. Copycat!
Are insanely good. Once again, her likes make it look like she's flopping, but her views are just as good as some of these bigger creators. Like, she is doing so well for herself, and she's doing it in the most.
I'm about to say, and that's the thing too, especially with the TikTok like creativity program. Like, yeah, it's just depending on the views, like, and which views are counted as qualified views. So yeah, the like ratio really doesn't matter, and that's, I guess, what sucks because her pockets are getting fueled by like doing this bullshittery, but at the same time, it's like the reception and again, like just the rep itself. Can we please get serious? Like, I'm not, no. Not Natalie Reynolds, no. But yeah, I don't know why she's trying to get Brooke Monk into this controversy again. Brooke Monk's like staying in her own lane, making her vids with her boyfriend. Like, she's chilling, bro. She's not doing no controversial shit. Niggas are gooning to her. Niggas are weird as fuck, posting shit about her on the Reddits. But her herself, she's not doing shit. So, like, why even try to drag her into the controversy? But this is what heads like Natalie Reynolds do.
Unauthentic way. And I'm really, really curious what Brooke is like in the situation, what her and her boyfriend are thinking. Are they really, really like grossed out? Do they find it disgusting? Like, what are they thinking during this entire drama? Because at the end of the day, her getting called out is good and bad. It's good because it makes her hated and she shouldn't be loved. She shouldn't be respected when she's stealing people's content. But it's bad because it's kind of clear that's what she wants. So in the end, there's really no way to win in this situation except let her channel die. And that's the video for today.
Fair.
If you made it to this point, I really salute you. You have a good attention span. You don't have the attention span of Natalie Reynolds.
Trilly is a slut master. Yeah, nah, my attention span is terrible. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna chalk it up to the ADHD. Not that I'm trying to make that shit quirky. I see a lot of motherfuckers do that shit, bro. Oh my god. No, did you know I have the tism? I'm like, yo, watch out, bro. You're not funny, bro. Some people are really dealing with, mental disabilities and shit, bro. Like, but yeah, nah, y'all know I be getting distracted, always doing some dumb shit on the vid. Y'all probably see me all the time, probably fucking picking my nose, some dumb shit. But like, yeah, nah, y'all know me. I'm getting through all the vids every time. Plus, Coco Crazy make the good vids. Excellent work there, babes. But you already know. Nah, the videos is always good.
Overall, congratulations and thank you for watching.
Of course. Yes, ma'am. Like I said, of course, shout out to Lover Babes. Her videos are good every time you watch them. I'm excited every time I see her in the algorithm. Tough. I don't know what to tell y'all, bro. She's doing good work out here. But like, yo, shout out to Lover Babes. Like I said, Coco's crazy. We got the disgusting Brooke Monk situation is... Wait. How about I say it's crazy? I'm so clickbait brain. But nah, the disgusting Brooke Monk situation. Of course, if you guys want to watch the original video, down in the description, first link, go share the love with Coco's Crazy. I ain't playing. We need to put more positive reinforcement out there. Like I said, in the part of the video, like, yeah, there's a lot of negativity being pushed up. We need some positivity. We need to share some love. But like, hell, final opinions and conjecture, yeah, like I was basically saying, just to sum it up, no T. Well, yeah, TLDR. No, yeah, truly yaps everything. We've been yapping. Yeah, like Brooke Monk not really doing her like she not really doing no bad ones. She only really doing her big ones. She just making again the videos with her boyfriend, the little lifestyle, funny, cutesy relationship content, whatever. Am I consuming it? Nah, but like it's fine for heads too. I don't see any like thing like again sexually suggestive or anything like wrong or anything that looks to be like bad to where people shouldn't consume the content. So it's whatever. But there are people that do sexualize her, and them niggas weird. Them niggas be gooning too much, bro. I'm gonna have to. Oh my god! I know what's on the Reddit, nigga. It's crazy. Like yeah, it's bad worse. We gonna see them later. But as far as Natalie Reynolds go, yeah, like Coco's already said, yeah, we just gotta let her fall off. Like she's not really doing nothing, at least on YouTube and on TikTok, as far as I'm concerned right now. That's like gonna get her banned crazy. But as far as a rage bait and like trying to copy Brooke Monk and try to drive her into controversy and shit, yeah, it's fucking cringe. So yeah, the best case scenario is to ignore these motherfuckers. Is like we gotta see them later. Yeah, just no. I'll pass on y'all. But yeah, other than that, there's nothing else. Yeah, Natalie Reynolds, time to change it up, hun. It's looking bad. Brooke Monk, keep doing your thing, hun. You look good, sweetheart. But so do all the lover babes, like I say. Ma, it's straight love to y'all, because I know y'all watching this vid. I ain't gonna cap. But yo, again, shout out Coco's Crazy. Show the love. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.
Thank you.